everything on camera because I have a little time to kill, and I figured chit chat with my friends. Why not? You know how it goes. Give me 1 second here. Hmm. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, okay. I figured it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and prep the skin. What's everybody been up to? My gosh, this is like the most I've been on lives in a long time. And I know I have one more coming up probably this weekend. I'm gonna say this weekend because then the next week is going to be very, very busy for me. And there we go. And then I'm doing some home home projects, I guess you would call them. So I wanted to go ahead and touch base with y'all for a little bit. Thank you to the girl who called me out on my hair. If you noticed, I did bleach it and color it. So we are back to looking normal. No dark roots. I do have a little bit of an issue going on there. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I'll just go get another tube of dye. My hair must be very porous because, well, it's getting longer too. I mean, this is the longest it's been in 2.5 years. 2.5 years, I guess. And anyways, it took a tube and a half, but it's the pigments. It's where you don't add developer or anything. You just put the pigment straight on from the tube. So that could be why, but my gosh, I about died. I did a tube and a half because I had a half a tube, and I went ahead and it was like, oh, that's plenty. Got to the top section up here, and you can see it's a little gradient up there because I ran out. I drill, I drill. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. Hello. Um, so it is what it is. I need to put my bangs up. But she called me out, and I'm so glad she did. Hey, Lorna. So glad she did because I kind of gave up on. Oh, look at them hot roots. I guess they're called hot roots. I don't know. I'll get another bottle while I'm out today because got about an hour drive. So I didn't want to mess up my hair too bad, so I didn't have to do too much to it. But we see how it's going. Um, I'm kind of excited. Met through friends of friends, so it ought to be fun. I hope it is. Because if not, I'm gonna be so upset. But we'll see. So I'm just gonna get my alligator skin a little moisture to go from there. Oh, this hairdo is looking atrocious. Thank you, Oski the Grouch. Is that from Oscar? I'm just curious because that's my generation. um, but yeah, thank you. I got called out. I think I went live like 3 or 4 days ago, and I got called out that I would look nice with all blue hair because my hair grew out. It was like only this much was color, and then it was purple and blue, and it wasn't pretty. And I'm just so glad that I did get called out. So I went ahead and bleached it and recolored it and feel normal, I guess. I was just so into wearing wigs for the longest time while trying to grow out the undercut. So, and if anybody's curious, it's the Ion Pigment Sky Blue. And then I use the conditioner between him because I only bleach my hair probably once a year, maybe twice a year. I think I did it in January, so I did it twice this year. but the depositing pigment conditioner just keeps it going. But it's been a hot minute since it's been done. So let me dry some. I'm a little wet. So sorry. It's just falling out every which way, but that's okay. As long as we can keep it looking somewhat decent, get me through tonight. So I'm going to do something I don't normally, use and do. I don't think I've done one in like 2 years. I'm trying a smoky eye, but I'm going to use the cremated palette. I wanted to do green, and I said I was going to do green, but it is what it is. So we are doing gray. So let me go ahead and prime my eyes and get it going. Ooh. And while that dries, we'll just do a little chit chat. So I'm gonna pick the phone up, and while we do that, we'll just do a quick. So sorry, I'm reading, and this is probably not gonna go well, but it is what it is, right? Okay. Oops, wrong way. Oops, wrong way again. Oh my goodness. So I did get a new phone. Um, the 11 just wasn't cutting it. So I just went ahead and did the 16E, which I like because it's a lot smaller, and it's allowing more pocket space, more purse space,
Hi,
and
darling.
everything like that.
Oh, finally.
So we're gonna
I've
go
missed
with
you
that.
so much.
But who knows how I'm gonna like it overall. I've only had it about 2
You will
weeks,
pay the price, skeleton.
and I am
I'm
noticing
coming.
a little bit of a difference, and I'm happy with that. So we'll just keep it at that. Oh, definitely. Let's do it together, because it's always fun to do it together. So we'll do it together. We'll sit here. We'll have a little bit of conversation, and we will see where it goes. I'm just letting my face dry, and as it dries, I'm just going to keep going like this. What palette are you gonna use? Hmm? Which one are you gonna use? I'm curious. We're just gonna keep going on. Okay. All right. I'm familiar with them. They have great shimmers or glitter. The glitters. I know the glitters. I have the palette of the glitters, and I enjoy that. This is definitely different. So sorry. That's my phone. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing at the time. So we'll just not know what we're doing together. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of my dirty brushes, clean it off on my lap when I got a little towel, and we will go from there. So the first color I'm gonna go into is a Wednesday. It's like a little gray. I'm just gonna tap that in over here and see what we're gonna get. I don't know. I'm not a big gray. I got this palette for the grays and I was so excited for the grays, but I never use it. I'm all about color. So anything with color. All about the color. This is why this is so not like me to not use color.
Thank you, my hero.
And then I just went ahead and just flick it to get the little pointy out there and just blending it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and look at the progress there. I think it looks good. I really want to do that green palette, but I was going to use the Man Eater by Hank and Henry, and I was going to go with that. But then I thought, well, the hair's bluing, and I have a black bag, and so we're gonna stick with this. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. And just kind of blend that out and keep it going. Blend, blend, blend. And there are words I'm not used to using either, because blending never made sense for like the longest time. It just didn't click with me. And then Rupert, I forget what his channel name is. He doesn't have a channel anymore. But he did his, and I started watching all his videos, and he really made it click in my head. I like to say I do a lot of drag queen looks. I like the avant-garde drag queen. I like bold makeup in your face because I was so much older when I discovered, well, not that I discovered, but that I started experimenting with makeup and the colors and deciding this is who I am and this is what I like. So I think that's why I really veer into the colors. Yeah, well, I don't know who you watch on YouTube, but they're saying that the natural makeup is kind of kicking the bucket and they're bringing back bright colors. And I'm so grateful for that because I never did. I did neutral makeup today. I had to borrow my daughter's palette because it's either Orgy, which we call that, if you've been here a while, they know that Orgy is my court makeup. So I borrowed this from my daughter today. This is Essence Bronze, and put on neutral because I had to go and do a couple interviews today. And I took it all off and I was like, oh God, I just struggle. I struggle hard with the neutral looks. I'm not made to fit in. Sparkle and shine is what I teach I have a 6-year-old daughter, and sparkle and shine is what I teach her to. Sparkle and shine, be yourself. Somebody doesn't like it, who cares? I did a couple, they were actually complete opposites. One was for like a bakery deli thing. They do both. And then the other one was a smoke shop. Um, yeah, did a smoke shop. I think I'd be happier at the smoke shop. I have experience at the smoke shop. But anything will work. We're not picky. I used to be in the healthcare field. I did that for 20 years. And all my credentials expired. So nothing's good anymore. And I'm not paying $5,000 to go back to school to get that certificate saying I'm up to date when I did it for 20 years. You know what I mean? So I think it's time to just leave that part behind. My back will thank me very much for leaving that in the rear view, you know? So, and then I was married for, I think, 8 years, something like that. And I wasn't to work while being married. So I'm getting back out there. And let me tell you, it is not like you used to walk into a place, get an application, go out to your car, fill it out in the car, take it in, hand it in, and they either the manager was there to hand it back to, or you know what I mean. Not these days. They do not take applications at locations, and that's sad for me because that's what I'm fluent in. That's how I know what to do. But I've gotten a lot of help, and I got my resume, and it looks good, they say, and I'm able to apply online, which was really hard for me to get used to that. And then it's hard to find jobs that my skill set will match what it is being nothing's medical anymore. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And it's just mostly, I mean, it's not like it's going to be my profession. It's just to get something on my resume for the past 10 years of there being nothing on my resume. Yeah. How may I ask how old you are? Okay, I just cleaned that up, and now I'm going to take a little this is a Jeffree Star brush. I don't even know what it is. It's all the writing. Oh no. It's a JS10. I don't know. I call it a smudger brush. Hi Princess, how are you? Oh, woo. Yeah. That's okay. It's all good. Uh, yeah, so it's a lot different than back in 2017, 2016. I think the last job I applied for was like 2012 because I was with my last job for 4 years, I think. So 2013. Yeah, 2013 was the last time I've ever applied for a job. Now I'm going to go into solemnly swear, and I'm just going to run that under the eye. Oh, those tones are completely different. That's okay. We'll fix it up. Take a little bit of black. Hearse. And do that. So that's where we're at with that. I don't want to use any of the shimmers in this palette because I want, well, maybe I'll do Afterlife because Afterlife seems to be the same color as Beige from Lurella. I got the Lurella Diamond Shadows in Beige, and I want to use that with the gray black kind of thing going on. So let me, probably need a packer brush. Use this one. Oh my gosh, this is the Nikita, Morphe and Nikita N2. I'm just gonna go into Afterlife, put that on the lid. Because I'm going to go into that other one. Then they're kind of the same shade. It's like a champagne kind of color. My daughter was eating snacks in here and threw it on the counter where I keep my palettes. I have a kitchen island, and I keep my palettes in the island. give it some razzle dazzle. I just like the name Biche. And I am going to go back into the Jeffree Star palette and pick up some more gray to blend this a little better. But I like how that comes out. Yeah, well, the whole kitchen island thing came around because my daughter, we had a makeup room at my ex-husband's house, and my daughter was getting into where I was storing my palettes. It was like a bookshelf kind of thing, all open. So we got the island for the kitchen, never used it for the kitchen. So I just went ahead and pulled it into the makeup room to put my palettes in. And then we child locked the little handles on the front so she couldn't get in it. So that came with me. Ooh, I don't want to get crap all over me because this is the dress I'm wearing. It's a little bodycon. I'm gonna go back into that Wednesday with the packer brush and just try to blend that a little bit. I might take black, I don't know. Okay, there's the gray. Now I just need a little bit of black married into that. Because they have hooded eyes, so all right. We're gonna go with that. And then for under the eyes, I'm gonna dip back into the Wednesday. Because that beige kind of went all over. And no, solemnly swear just wasn't. All right. Tone. All right. So we're going to go ahead and let that sit and let me think if I'm liking it or not. And while we do that, I'm just going to do this. Hands are filthy. Goodness. All right. So let me sit here and think a minute. I'm thinking I'm like, oh, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful night too. Hope you do a creative look. And we're gonna go with this, I believe, and then we're gonna put some liner on. Elf. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of an exaggerated wing upwards. Because I'm going to be putting lashes on. So I think I'm gonna make it a little extreme. There we go. Now I'm gonna add mascara. I'm just using my Thrive mascara. I forgot to put liner on, but that's okay. I have it sitting right here. And I'm going to take a smudger and smudge that out a little bit more. So in the corner, I'm going to use this Diamond Ashes out of his palette. Very well with all of that. Clean the brush off. Kind of like a champagne into silver. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when it comes down. Let me get the other. And then I have the liner here, and I'm using the ColourPop. Don't even know what the name of it is. It's been rubbed off so much. So we're just gonna oh well. And I think that gave really pretty look so far. But I'm not liking the fallout. It's unreal. Okay, maybe that'll work. We got to get the rest of the face on. The rest of the face is going to make a difference on if I like this or not, or if I'm scratching it and starting over again. Wonderful. Get a little bit of hydration there. This is a multi-chrome liner. So I'm going to go with that. Let me see what we can get the rest of it looking like, and then we will go from there. I think I'm going to use, I think that's too light. I'm just going to pull out the shell that I have. And we'll use that. I got a little carried away with it, but that's okay. We'll bring color back in here in a minute. And I gotta get some eyebrows. They look like I have no eyebrows. They're just that light. I got a little carried away with the foundation. Might be a smidge too light, but that's okay. Just cover them ears. Dog is snoring. All right, and let's go ahead get some more concealer. And we will do inside and under because I'm tired. Um, Two on the nose. Then I'm going to take the Fenty powder and dust underneath. Oh gosh. I'm going to have to get the lint roller out because I'm a sparkly mess. All right, let me get my brush here. Set those under eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And I'm just using the KVD brow. Oh my gosh. So upset. It's going to be a lint roller for sure. Let me just grab. Oh, there it is. A little brush here. Okay, so I think we're going to go with those. You can see them. I'm not eyebrowless anymore. Oh, for Pete's sakes. My goodness, that was a struggle to get the brow gel. That was insanity. All right, so we got some brows now. I use a pencil, like a pencil holder thing that you can separate the colors and stuff like that for my eyeliners and mascara and all that. So, and it sits pretty far over. I have the hot rollers sitting there. I should probably move them. And then I'm just going to use my AOA bronzer in the shade Hazelnut. Get some color in this face. Lots of texturing. Just use my fingers because I got a little hammy there. All right. And then for blush, I think I'm going to use the Saved by the Bell. Do y'all remember when that came out with Wet and Wild? I did a giveaway and I kept the broken one. And it's a real pretty peachy shade. That's what I like. So just gonna throw that on. Is it expired? Yeah. Does it still look pretty? I think so. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, that's just right. Okay, and highlight. Let's because it's nighttime. I'm not gonna do that one. We're gonna do this one. Lick My Glit from Jeffree Star. Put a little razzle dazzle right there and right there. Is it too much? Probably. Do I care? No. All right. Let me return that. Okay, what do we got going on? We're not looking dead. That's good. Lashes. Let me go ahead and pick out some lashes. These ones look new. Istanbul. We'll do Istanbul by Shot Miss A. Oops. Houston. I'm knocking crap over. I'm knocking a lot of stuff around. And my chair's moving out from under me. Hydrate. All right. These are entirely too long. So I'm going to do a little clippy clip. My goodness. That was enough lash for 2 eyes. My little Shop Miss A glue. So I'm going to a cabaret club for dinner and then a show, which I'm excited about that. I've never been to that. So dog's licking his paws. I think they're pretty. Are they dramatic? Yeah, but it's nighttime, so we're not meeting until 7:15, I think. 7:15, 7:20. Because I have to be early. If I'm not early, then I'm late. You know what I mean? I think they're pretty. I like those. Just I got enough glue on them. There we go. All right, let me trim the other one. And when I trim them, I mean, I'm taking off a decent amount. I mean, that's what I'm taking off. It's like the last two wispies. I mean, my gosh, it's like a whole nother lash. But that's okay. I have small eyes. Let's glue this. The only thing I have to do is I do have to stop and gas up before I go because we're meeting. I thought it would be better. I didn't. What if it doesn't go well? I don't want to be stuck in a car with somebody for an hour. So, yeah, we're meeting. Just getting that. Did my light just flicker? I've told management about the light for 14 months now. And I'm told it's fine. This one isn't going on as well, y'all. It's like my natural lash is poking me. I'm just going to stick some mascara on top. Hopefully it drags out my real ones. I don't know what they're doing. Don't put mascara over lashes. It's not good for them. But when they're only $1.50. And that was Shop Miss A mascara. It's a nice thick wand. Okay. And now I'm going to give a spritzy. I like the set spray, but dang, it settles on the bottom and you just got to be so harsh with it. And I'm just going to pounce on top of it. And then we'll do some lips. All right, I'm going to let that dry. And when that dries, I'm just going to go ahead and see what this is. So we'll let that do its thing. And whoop. Oh, that sucked. Still a little tacky. Still a little tacky, and while that is still drying down, I'm going to go ahead and try to fix this as best as possible. I don't think those clips did too much damage that I'm not comfortable with. I'll tell you, I'm not used to having bangs that are short, you know, but I'm glad that I did do the shorty shorts because no bangs, I just wasn't feeling. So, all right, we're gonna go with that. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Let's go ahead and do a lip. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Maybelline Divine or the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl ink. This is in the shade Unrivaled. I don't know. My daughter had to get this for cheer for a competition, and so instead of letting it waste it, I'm gonna use it, and it does stain pretty good. Let it dry into another coat. I don't like that divot. All right, guys. I believe this is the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed watching. The update to this will be on my other channel. If you're interested in knowing what that channel name is, go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram and I will give it to you. That one's like a lifestyle one. It's not beauty by any means. And it's following me on my journey. So if you don't mind, please give the video a big thumbs up. Thank you for putting up with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.